Welcome to our International Student Brief Show. Today, we're diving into some lively international news. First up, in Canada, the government and opposition parties have come together to pass a bill that restores citizenship rights for Canadians born abroad, an exciting win for lost Canadians. Critics, however, worry about new residency and security rules. Next, over in the US, President Trump's push for military strength has sent defense stocks soaring, turning the market into a battlefield of booming tech and increased military spending. Definitely a story to watch. Lastly, in Australia, the housing crisis continues to worsen as prices climb faster than wages, making homeownership harder for many, despite plans to build more homes. It's a complex mix of policy, economics, and social change, all unfolding right now. Please continue to stay tuned for the full stories. The Toronto Star vividly captures the political drama surrounding Bill C-3, which aims to ensure that Canadian citizenship can be passed down through generations born abroad. Thanks to the steadfast support of the NDP and Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberals, the bill successfully navigated Parliament's third reading, reversing opposition efforts to impose stricter residency and security requirements. The story highlights the emotional stakes involved, with Jenny Kwan of the NDP heralding the bill as a breakthrough for lost Canadians, while critics, including adoptive parents, argue it unfairly treats overseas-born children of Canadians as immigrants. The debate underscores the ongoing tension between court-mandated legal reforms and parliamentary processes, revealing a nation grappling with its identity and the rights of its diaspora. Bloomberg's analysis of Donald Trump's presidency paints a striking portrait of how his leadership has dramatically boosted the defense industry's fortunes, transforming it into a cultural and financial phenomenon. Under Trump's watch, defense stocks have surged far beyond what traditional fundamentals would predict, fueled by promises of expansive military spending, increased NATO commitments, and a global wave of arms contracts. The market's enthusiasm is further amplified by a domestic cultural shift away from sensitivity and woke politics, with defense tech companies like Palantir soaring to unprecedented valuations, 247 times their projected earnings, embodying the intersection of military innovation and AI. This phenomenon, the article suggests, reflects a broader, if potentially perilous, embrace of confrontation and militarization in American society, all under the ironic moniker of the Peace President, highlighting the complex and often troubling relationship between political rhetoric, market dynamics, and global security. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation offers a sobering examination of the nation's persistent housing affordability crisis, emphasizing that rising house prices and stagnant wages have entrenched social and economic divides. Despite recent interest rate cuts easing mortgage payments temporarily, the gap between house prices and incomes continues to widen, with the average mortgage rate falling but wages lagging behind. The government's ambitious plan to build 1.2 million new homes over 5 years risks exacerbating the divide, as most new constructions are likely to be apartments, pushing standalone houses further out of reach for families. The report critically links Australia's immigration policies, particularly the surge in foreign students and the lack of a coherent national migration strategy, to increased housing demand, revealing a system where economic incentives and political neglect perpetuate a cycle of rising prices, household debt, and social inequality. The article underscores the urgent need for a comprehensive approach that aligns housing supply, migration, and infrastructure to address the country's entrenched housing crisis. The South China Morning Post vividly illustrates how China's rapid expansion of higher education, which saw undergraduate enrollment soar from about 1 million in 1999 to a staggering 9.6 million in 2020, has had a ripple effect beyond its borders. This educational surge has propelled a significant wave of Chinese students seeking postgraduate opportunities abroad, particularly in the United States. The study highlights that for every 100 Chinese graduates, approximately 3 to 4 pursue further studies in the U.S., mainly in STEM fields, leading to an increase in related master's programs and benefiting American universities. Contrary to some American political narratives claiming that Chinese students are crowding out domestic students, the research reveals a crowding-in effect. Each Chinese master's student correlates with an increase of about 0.26 American students, fostering growth in college towns through job creation and economic vitality. Experts emphasize that this pattern underscores how China's educational policies have global repercussions, bolstering U.S. higher education and local economies, although recent policy shifts, like stricter visa rules, threaten to dampen this positive dynamic. Deutsche Welle offers a compelling glimpse into the evolving plight of young Ukrainian men amid the ongoing conflict, revealing how recent policy changes have dramatically increased their numbers seeking refuge in Germany. Since Ukraine relaxed travel restrictions for men aged 18 to 22 in August 2025, the influx of young men has surged from roughly 100 to nearly 1,000 per week, transforming the demographic landscape of Ukrainian refugees in Germany. These young men, often well-educated and motivated by a desire for safety, education, or employment, see Germany as a gateway to a better future. Personal stories like Maxim's, a 20-year-old aspiring electrician who fled Kiev to pursue an apprenticeship, and Serhis, a 22-year-old from Donbass seeking to avoid conscription and reunite with his family, highlight their resilience and hope. Despite the mixed reactions from their homeland, with some labeling them as traitors or deserters, these young Ukrainians are determined to build new lives, viewing their escape as both an opportunity and a necessity amid the perilous circumstances at home. This narrative underscores the complex human stories behind the geopolitical shifts, as young Ukrainians confront the realities of war, conscription fears, and the pursuit of stability abroad. Victor's fears of lowered conscription age and bureaucratic hurdles reflect the uncertainty many face, yet their collective aspiration remains clear: to learn, work, and forge a future in Germany. The stories of Maxim, Serhii, and Victor exemplify a broader trend of youth seeking refuge and opportunity amid conflict, demonstrating a universal desire for safety and growth. While debates continue over the morality and implications of their departure, their experiences reveal a profound resilience and hope that transcends borders, illustrating how global crises can catalyze individual journeys toward renewal and stability. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Got a question in your mind, we'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything, laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ends to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too, we've got the A to Z for you. Got a question in your mind, we'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything, laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ends to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too.